And we're up for another video, and today we're going to be breaking down one of the most electrifying POVs in the Call of Duty scene. It's going to be Optic MERCULES, who made a debut just a few months ago, and here we are watching some rank play. We're going to be watching Fringe Hardpoint to see how he plays, how a pro plays one of the most, I'm going to say, exciting POVs in recent history, and more importantly, what does he do in rank play when he's playing with solo queue? How does he kind of go through? Let's break it down. Off the break right now, you've seen he's going across right now. This is the first thing I would want to kind of notice, is just about his role itself and what he's doing in terms of adapting the situation. Okay, so off the break here, you see he's going through, trying to get on the hill, stuff like that. And one of the biggest things right now is when his teammate gets on the hill is about adapting. This is where the decision making starts to take place. Okay, so whenever you're playing right now in this scenario, you want to use two things more than anything, I would say. This right here is your kill feed, okay, and this right here is your mini map. This allows you to basically understand what's going on in the map without communication. Okay, so right now you can see he's not communicating with his team, but this is painting a picture. When I see this, I now know, okay, cool, my teammates get 2 kills, so now we are 4v2. Okay, so there is no need for me to get on the hill because our team are already on the hill and there's only 2 enemies. I spawn here, so logically I should watch over my team. So now, and this is another one about pre-aiming angles and stuff like that. Okay, so right now you can see MERCULES has a teammate on the hill. His teammate is also right there. So his teammate is kind of watching over him overall. So with MERCULES right now, he's going to pick up this window. Now, I've not seen this gameplay, but I have a feeling what he may also do is watch this right-hand side. So he's going to watch this for a few seconds and then potentially watch this right-hand side because it's empty. But let's play it out and see what he does here. Okay, so again, goes through, watches this area. You see pre-fires. He's just trying to make sure that that area is covered. Goes across, good shots again. And so this is where, again, it gets interesting, because did you notice how MERCULES didn't watch the right? So when you guys are trying to improve, you could watch the best players and pick up things yourself. Like I said, this is the first time I'm seeing this gameplay. I actually picked up on that right thing, and it looks like MERCULES didn't. I'm not saying I'm better than him, but in the moment, there's so many small decisions to go through that you can see he didn't really anticipate that. So look, he's pre-aiming, and look at that, he gets shot from the right. So I actually predicted this. So now, if you're trying to improve, you could kind of look at this and say, right, why did he come through the right? What could he have done differently? And I think what it comes down to is this right here. He could have shot. Once he got those shots off, right now, knowing his teammates there, just pick up the right as a kind of insurance policy. That would have been nice there. He would have got that extra play. But this is another kind of thing to learn from. Even though he's getting shot right there, I think what a lot of people do, they have this kind of instant reaction to snap on the opponent. But you have to be realistic here. That opponent is looking at you. He is more than likely going to kill you. So instead of shooting him, repositioning is a great play. Now you're backing off and you're bringing the pressure towards you from them. Now they have to push you. And look at that, exactly what happened there. Again, a slightly bad angle there from Merc, but it's okay. We're still early in the game right now. A few small micro mistakes from the MVP himself at Champs. Another point on that, this guy won MVP at Champs, and you're seeing him not struggle for sure, but you're seeing him make a few small mistakes. That goes to show that you're making mistakes is normal. You're going to die in the game and stuff like that. It doesn't mean you're not a good player. It's just the way Call of Duty is. It's such a high pacing game. You're going to die here and there and make small mistakes, but it's about overall improving your gameplay. Okay, now we're going to go through, see how he breaks this. Equipment's one of the things that you're going to look out for sure right now. And again, as an AR position right now, as an AR player, I see a lot of people when I'm coaching, I'm going to say, when I use the word lower, please don't take offense, but I'm going to say plat and below, those type of players, what I normally see is right now they'll kind of slide out. The biggest problem you have when you're sliding out, you don't know where they are. We have no clue. They could be any corner, right? So right now you don't want to slide out because where are we sliding? Like, what are we doing? So instead you see he's taking it angle by angle, time by time, and trying to get the kills first. Goes through. You see him on the left now, gets the first kill, backs away, and again he's just trying to get the kills first, then he's going to put pressure on them. Okay, gets taken out again. So you can see slightly, I would say, slow start from the team, but they do have the spawns, and spawns always gives you a chance in the game. No matter how many kills the opponents are getting, having the spawns always gives you an extra chance to get back into the game. Super important. So right now you can see they spawn out here. Okay, just on the point right now, he himself is spawned out. His teammate is still on the hill. So just as a kind of note of what's going on right now, his 2 teammates are spawned there. He is spawned there. If you are this player, I want you to think for a second before I play it. And chat, you guys can talk as well right now, okay? And give me what your thoughts. What do you think this player should do? Let's call this player 1, okay? Do you think this player 1 should sit on the hill? Do you think he should like hide for spawns? What do you think he should do? Like, what is your thought process right now? I just want to know in general what the chat thinks, and then we're going to go through it together, okay? So I'm going to leave it for a second. If you guys are watching on YouTube, I want you to think as well, because this is like a study session. This isn't me trying to think what Merc does. It's me also learning the game. And this is just kind of showing you guys how I learn the game instead of my POV from a pro POV, and just kind of looking over what he should do and what he does do, stuff like that. Okay. So Cuban said, play life, make it to the new spawns. So what I'm going to do is, I like the answer from you. I'm going to look at it from Merc's POV because it makes it easier. If I'm Merc right now, what do I want my teammate to do? Okay, sometimes it's easier to play it like that. If I'm Merc right now, I don't need this guy on the hill, if I'm honest with you. I need him distracting the opponents or hiding, playing his life, waiting for me to push up, and then kind of just collapsing last minute. But if he dies, if this guy dies and he spawns behind me, this is a really hard break. So what you really want here, and we're actually going to use tac maps just to make this a little bit more efficient in terms of how we explain this, because this is something that I think is super important overall. Okay, 1 second, where's the eraser? There you go. So hopefully Fringe is on. Uplink, yo, Black Ops 3, sorry, I'm tweaking, bro. What's going on here? Black Ops 3 is crazy. Is Fringe on here? Okay, looks like Fringe isn't on here. We might have to make a 200 IQ play, chat. We might have to go there. Yo, chat, I'm him. That's smart. Do you see that 200 IQ play, chat? That was smart right there. Okay, this isn't the game we want. It's a few years old, but it's okay. It's okay. So right now, this is what I want to talk about. We have number one here, okay? We're MERCULES coming through this area here, and we're coming through this area here, right through there, okay? We don't know where the blue team is, but we know that they're around there. They have someone there. Because we spawned out, I'm guessing they have someone there. They may have someone like around there. They got map control, you know what I'm saying? They got map control. So let's just leave it like that, cool? We don't know exactly where, but we're going to leave it at that, okay? We'll leave it at that. Now, if I'm the red player number one, all I want to do is not die and spawn there. Because once you die, everyone on blue is holding an angle looking to the left. So this becomes super difficult because everyone is coming from one way. Think about it logically. If you're number 3 right now and you're sitting on a nasty head glitch like that, okay? And they're all coming through middle, it's not that difficult if you're standing on the head glitch. But imagine if you have somebody right now that's over there and he kills number 4. You're now tweaking. You're like, oh shit. You're turning around like, oh, where's this guy? And he's hiding. Now this guy goes through, there's a gap. That's how you create a gap, okay? So now we go through, let's see what this player does do and what MERCULES does in response. So he's going to go through. You see his players right there. He's hoping he plays his life here. MERCULES goes across right there, gets the first shot off, does get killed right there. Goes through, but look at what he plays does. So he plays his life. This was best case scenario. His teammate plays his life and somehow they get a 3-piece. On the break, I want to say this as well. MERCULES dies. The CDL Pro dies. He dies. His teammate clutches up. I want to show you guys that even if you're one of the best players in the world, you're still going to have to play as a team and stuff like that. And things like this is important. He's not popping off right now, but he drops 55 plus kills. And this is where it gets easier. This is where you want to push out now, okay? So MERCULES right now understands, cool, my teammates got the kills, my teammates get the break, okay? Why are we trapping ourselves here? Let's get more aggressive, like I mentioned through tac maps. Let's keep them trapped. If I'm sitting like this, right, imagine I'm blue now and I'm sitting like this, like reserved. We're giving them so much map control. We're allowing them to push through. You know what I'm saying? So MERCULES is going to get active here, get these kills and spawn these guys further back. Because if they spawn further back, now it's going to be super difficult for them to break the hill. So MERCULES goes across right now. Again, look at the minimap, picks up the right, sees 1. As soon as he gets that kill now, he's got 2. That's 3 down. So we know we're looking for 1. You have all of the license to roam around now. If he sees him on the left there, he goes through, gets a 3-piece. Okay, what should Merc do now? In my opinion, he should either push out through middle like on that car, or push out through that garage there on the old hill. Let's see what he does here, because his teammate's going to spawn up and get the right, or he can pick up the right. But you see what he does? He's going to push through, use his equipment, and I actually don't mind what he does there. So the left side he leaves because his teammates are there. He ends up watching middle and the right. This is something, again, that I do a fair amount, but it's always good to see a pro doing it to reinforce the point. When you're watching multiple areas, using equipment is key. Right now, stun and nade. Sorry, right now he's watching 2 areas. So you want to use your stun and nade to help you out a little bit. He's watching middle, but the right's not covered yet. So look what he does. He stuns that. Now in his head, he knows that stun is like an insurance policy. He actually comes really quickly, that guy, but he goes through, good movement, finesses it, makes him 1 shot, takes his time, repositions, cool. I want to go through that gunfight because these are the micro decisions that the pros do that replicating this is super difficult. So the first thing is doing this using a stun, okay? So as he stuns that, he gets really bad timing. So he gets shot. Remember what we said earlier? In this scenario, this player, we're gonna call him Tim. Tim should, in theory, get this kill because he's looking at MERCULES. So MERCULES, instead of just fighting back, is gonna use Omni movement, back away, and you see he gets into cover. And this gives MERCULES a second to just think, like say, right, I'm now about 40% health. This guy is a little bit weak. He is also stunned. What is my next move now? And you just give yourself a second to kind of regain and think. And then what MERCULES is thinking is, you know what I'm going to do is I'm going to play my life because it's quite valuable. I'm going to slide to the right to get out of here so I have full control. But while I do that, I'm going to also go for some shots. So it backs away. Look at that. Backs away, gets his timing, slides to the right, gets some shots off. As he slides, he gets a kill. Let's say MERCULES didn't get the kill now. He's now in cover. He has about 10% health. He can back away and reposition. So he's chilling. Little plays like that. Goes up again, reposition, different angle. He ends up getting taken out there, but that's okay. Now his teammates are going through, watching the angle there, and he's chilling. Okay, what does he do now? Very interesting. What does he do now? You see straight away picks up a sub. Why is he picking up a sub? What is the difference? Well, in terms of pressure, when he was standing there, he was having these long range fights, okay? But as soon as he died, the opponents now are pushing up and have more map control. So MERCULES sub is more for close combat fights. These are like layer 1 fights. These are the fights that you're having in your sport. So you're better off having a sub here so it gets that kill. We're supposed to get that kill because naded, really good nade from the opponent there. And they're kind of fighting for their life now. And you can see they spawn out. 20 seconds left. He's like, you know what? It is what it is. Good play from them. We're going to rotate. We're still in this game. So you see he rotates now. And it's just about constantly being ahead of the game. So even if you get broken, you're able to kind of rotate and just stay ahead of the game. It's like, cool, we got broken, move on to the new hill. Never worry, bro. Just rotate. Once again, goes through. I like this play to pick up middle. And he's losing a few gunfights that you probably wouldn't expect him to normally lose, but you kind of expected to pick it up. Again, switching between AR and sub, depending on just where his teammates are and what's going on the map. Right now, you see he's watching over his team. That's 2 down. Trophy goes down. I was going to say right there, I'd probably turn around. Having my teammates stretched out there, I would definitely turn around. So my teammates stretching out that area of the map, I'm like, cool, they've got that side. I don't want to get pinched here. None of us are already blocking the spawn. Let me turn around and make sure we're good on the pinch, you know? So go through. Yo, that thunder's loud, bro. Shut my window, chat. Let me shut my window 1 second. That shit was loud. That shit scared me a little bit. No, 1 second, chat. Shut my window. Gets another kill there.
Hurts to say because was such a good
had some thunder in that. I was tweaking. All right, cool. So he goes through here once again, 25 seconds, gets another kill, backs away, uses his teammates kind of help here. And this is about using the trades, just being annoying with the trades. Something that's so undervalued and you can't even see in the kill feed really is playing your life. And I've seen him do it about 4 times already. But right now, for example, look at this. You see as he's getting shot, his first thought is to go for the kill. But as soon as he realizes, oh, I'm not in a good position, like boom, he plays his life and backs away. Now that player, I want you to think about that player right there on the minimap, okay? That player right there, he knows MERCULES one shot. So he's kind of pre-aiming MERCULES, waiting for the chow. As he's pre-aiming MERCULES, because he's playing his life, his teammate is pinching. So even right there, when you're one shot, you can still be valuable. Play your life, play your life, play your life. Then he goes in. Even though he dies right here again, he gets one shot off. His teammate's going to get the trade because he's behind. And it's just about trading as a team, okay? First rotation done. Nothing really stands out in terms of like, oh, Merc has taken over the lobby. You know what I mean? He's made some nice mechanical plays, but you see it right there. He's 15 and 10. He's doing okay. And I want to see where he kind of flips the switch and what he does differently. That's what I want to see right now. Okay, I like this as well. This is another interesting point about when to get on the hill and when to play around the hill. This little 4-piece, 5-piece was phenomenal. But I really want to just talk about this, okay? So a lot of people, when I'm watching them and I'm coaching them, something I always think they do is they see the hill and they struggle and they're like, I have to get the time. I want you to pause this right now and think about this scenario. Chat, talk to me. What do you think about this scenario right now? What do you think the key points are? Okay. For me, the biggest point here is all 3 of his teammates are dead. Whenever you have 3 down, and we're going to talk about this scenario. So we're in 4 minutes right now. I want to talk about this scenario and I want to back away right here because this is literally what we mentioned, okay? When we were right here, what were we hoping? What were we hoping? We were hoping that when we spawn up right here, we were hoping for one thing. Our teammate there, what were we hoping? We were hoping that this guy just plays his life, and is annoying. That's all we were hoping for. We didn't need him to get on the time. We didn't need him to get on the time. We didn't need him to be Superman. Just relax, play around, stop them from getting the time and be annoying. So now we fast forward and our job is simple. This time is a luxury. We don't need this right now. Our job is to keep them off it. So that's it. Simple as stay here and post up. So he gets one, backs away. You see he's repositioning, uses the cover, gets a second. His centering is where it needs to be. He's just going around slide canceling again, doing different angles, gets a third. He knows the last guy has slide cancels. And that 4-piece is unbelievable, right? I don't expect the 4-piece, but that was phenomenal play. Then he gets on the time, you know? So there, for example, is just where you can really be impactful. And look, now he's playing in an angle where, yeah, he gets traded, but he got like 7 kills there. That was just such good play from him to open up the map. And now, fast forward 20 seconds, his whole team have control. Once again, they get killed. So what do you do when they're all dead? Play your life, play your timings, get the kill, play your life, be smart. I love this play again. This is what I wanted him to do earlier, but on the other side. So right now, his teammates are spawning on the right. So when this is happening, he should identify, okay, my teammates on the right, they're going to be through middle, and somebody could pinch through the left. They might not, but they could pinch through the left. And what does he do? He gets a shots off, turns around. Perfect timing. Just great reaction, gets a 2-piece. And now that he gets a 2-piece, most of the time only one is pinching. Just logically, only one is pinching. You just know the last two are middle. You just know it. So now he gets aggressive. He gets a 2-piece. He knows they're good. And that's an unfortunate death because his teammate was there. That's one you kind of... You can blame your teammates, but even then, it doesn't really matter. 15 seconds left. He's going to rotate again. What do we do? Push out. We have map control. Get to the best spot on the game. This is so crucial again. Sorry. I was talking so fast. Bro, I drank some water and I didn't stop talking. I don't know why I did that. I'm twisted right now. This is what, I can't drink Monster, bro. I get too turned. Bro, I was drinking water, then I started talking. Bro, my water was like, yo, let me travel through your body, dumbass. Like, I'm not even done yet. My water was in my fucking throat and I'm talking. Like, I'm so stupid. Like, give me a second, bro. All right, cool. You guys just almost saw me die on stream and no one said anything. This could have been it for me, bro. I'm sitting there choking, chat. All right, cool. We're good. Water, where's the monster? I'm doing both. You know what I'm saying, Paddy? I got the monster and the water. The water is keeping me flowing, hydrating. The monster is giving me that cracked energy. You know what I'm saying? We've got a little combination there, Paddy. All right, back to this point right now. Imagine if Mercules plays reserve day. Sits there. He knows he has the timing. When you have the timing, you want to get pushed up. And let me give you the perfect example right here. Let's say he just sits at this window, okay? And he watches this head glitch. You're letting the opponent get to this head glitch, and then you're having a fight from head glitch to head glitch, okay? But what you have the luxury of by rotating early is you could get to a position like this, like you're seeing right now, where the opponent is now caught off guard. You're not letting them get to that head glitch, and that's what you want to do. Now, he gets that kill. As soon as he gets that kill, what do we notice? We notice that no one's on the left, right? So first he watches his door, gets the kill. Now, straight away, as soon as he sees no one there, like logically, the next area to look at is this middle door. So he checks the middle door, and now he's like, oh shit, what about the left door again? So this is where you use your equipment. So stun that right door, he's going to go back to the left again, checks the left, no one's there, goes through again, chucks a grenade, and he gets bad timing. So that timing you just saw is like one of the worst timings you can get because you use your equipment and he gets through. So right there, look, if he actually stuns that and nades that, he might get a kill there. He goes through, checks the left there, and he checks the right and he's not there. So that's one of those where you look at that and say, you know what? Honestly, milliseconds. That wasn't even a bad play. That was just milliseconds. It is what it is. That's how you look at that. What you could do is chuck a grenade as well, extra security there, then watch the left. So that's okay. His teammates should get the trade as well. So I'm actually looking at the team, the kill feed. When I die there, if I'm Merc, I'm looking at the kill feed. Like, who killed me? Chomps killed me, okay? Chomps is now dead. So now I understand in my head, okay, Chomps is just dead. He's going to spawn out. Look where I spawn. Now that we spawn this close, one thing I'm actually doing here as well, considering my teammates have the front, I'm low-key backing off there. And I'm holding the pinch because I just know one of them's going to pinch. I just know it. So I'm playing an off angle going to the pinch. He doesn't end up doing that. I don't mind either play, but he watches the pinch from here. Okay, really valuable information right now, okay?
Call it Twitter. First
trophy down, protects a teammate. We know they're coming through the front. They could pinch. We're a little bit scared of pinch, so we watch it. We watch pinch. I'm okay with this. Watching pinch. Okay. The second I see this blue fucking dot, my ass is turning around. Because I don't need to watch this anymore. Let's go through tap maps to really evaluate why. Okay, so I'm sitting here. I'm watching the pinch. My teammate's right there. Cool. My teammate's dead right now. I don't know what he's doing, okay? Now, I'm thinking they're going to have someone there. They're going to have maybe 2, 3 people coming through there. Maybe one guy's going to come through the pinch. So what I was going to do is sit here and play for that pinch. Trust my 2 teammates. Cool? So Merc decides to sit here. Both players are calm. As soon as my boy stands up there, as soon as he spawns up there, I don't need to worry about the pinch, because even if number 1 kills my teammate, I will notice that, then I can turn around. Like, no one's getting through without number 4 noticing. Whether he dies or not, he's going to notice it. So right now, I'm more than okay to watch the front with my team, let my minimap do the talking. Once this guy makes a move and dies, then I can pick up the pinch. But in the meantime, let me help my teammates and watch over them. Exactly what Merc does. Sees his teammate right there. And do you see how quick that was? That is how you have to be. Look at that, look at that. As soon as he sees it, boom, turns around. It's not like, oh, where should I look? Boom. It's just having that thought. And I think there's something that I want to help people with a lot, is when you watch it and pause it like this, you can see it makes sense, right? Chat, on that, I want to ask you guys actually a question, chat. Does that make sense what I just said? And give me your rank as well, because this is important for me to talk about why I'm going through this thought process. Chat, let me know down below. Does that make sense what I just said? Why Merc is doing what he does? And what rank are you? This is for the Twitch stream, okay? Okay, cool. And you guys will be able to see it on screen as well, the YouTube chat. So the reason why this is important, okay, cool. So Pew is a perfect example. He said he's plat 2, yes. So Pew, for example, when we watch you later on, when we coach you, okay? If you make this same play, and let's just say right now, okay? Let's just say you, Pew, it takes 1, 2, 3, now you turn around. Those 3 seconds are the skill gap. One of the skill gaps is between when you do it and when you should do it. Does that make sense? That's how quick you have to be. So Merc was right there, right? He did it in 1 second. If you're there, for example, we're going to use Pew. If you're there, you know what to do. But what we need to do is make that slightly quicker. We want to bridge that gap as quick as possible, because that decision we just saw was just 1 out of, say, 100 that happened in game. Now imagine every single decision you were just slightly quicker. You're now making these 100 decisions, all of them a bit easier. And that's our goal here as a player, is to make everything slightly more easy, okay? So we go through, he watches the right door, watches the left door, uses equipment, same thing. Just like I call, this guy's pinching. So now we're watching this and we're watching the front. So I can see my teammate is fighting someone, but I'm not yet worried. I'm kind of like, you know what? Like, I'm in a good spot. As long as he's not killing us, I'm watching over. We're getting time here. So we're watching over. There's 1, there's 2 down. We're watching the left door now, watching the head glitch. We're watching the head glitch. Boom, 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 boom. We don't need to worry about the pinch. We're good, bro. We're vibing. We get 2 teammates behind. We're good. We get 3. We're chilling. We're doing everything perfectly. We end up getting taken out there, which was probably unfortunate. Shouldn't have happened, but they get taken out here. Cool. 30 seconds left, okay? And this is, again, split-second decision making. If I'm in the hill right now, if I'm in this hill and we just kill them and they're spawning there, like, this is such an easy hold for red, because it's such a, like, small choke point. They can just watch this door. They may have something like this, right? So from this scenario, if you're MERCULES, you're thinking my teammates are going through, let me be a little bit different and just try something. Let me try go through mid, keep the spawns, but just try go through mid and break it. So straight away gets a sub out. And these are, again, small things, okay? Goes through. Look at that. Goes across, goes behind them now, goes behind them, and they're distracted. And this is another, probably the most important thing I want to say. This pinch that MERCULES does, it only works because his teammates are going through the choke point, okay? If no one went through that choke point, somebody watches the pinch. So these 2, what their job is, they should have waited a second. They should have waited. And what you're trying to do is MERCULES should slide around this door as they are shouldering, because you want the pressure there. But once these 2 are dead, now they're going to watch their pinch. So MERCULES gets 1, repositions. You see now repositions, and he's just trying to finesse there. So it's a combination. If you're MERCULES, you need to be quick enough that your teammates are still alive. If you're your teammates, you need to hold until MERCULES is there. That's why pinching is so important with timing. Because Merc is here now, but imagine if this kill. Okay, let's say he kills this guy. His teammates are still there. and there's one more guy on the hill. That guy on the hill, does he watch that area or does he watch MERCULES? It's anyone's guess. We actually don't know. There's no answer. It's up to that person. So you just make it difficult for them, you know? So that's another play. I don't mind MERCULES trying it. Goes through, gets one, gets taken out. Straight away gets the AR out, and he's going to go back to his new position. He's got the spawns. We're chilling. We tried something. It didn't work. It's all good. 2 down. We're going to push it up a little bit. That's 3 down. That's a 4-piece right there. He makes him 1 shot. Phenomenal kill. He gets trade, and we know they're all spawning there. So once again, we're just pushing them back. These are small decisions. But right now, MERCULES, why isn't he rotating? Everyone's like, yo, why is he not rotating? Because of map control. They can't spawn here. We spawn here. They have no one here. So MERCULES like, you know what? Let me spawn them as far back as possible. So right now, let me just push to the left. To be honest with you, I probably would have went up top right now. I would have went up top and watched middle. Whether that's the right or wrong play, I don't know. They're both, I think, okay. But I don't mind what MERCULES did either. Now that they get 2 down, they get 3 down. This is good because what we're trying to do now is the 3 that just died, we want them to spawn on the other side of that wall, but as far back as possible. Bro, if we can, chat, we want those guys to spawn, the guys that just died, we want them to spawn there. Or like, you know what I mean? Like, we want them to spawn far, chat. Because we're going to P3. We want you to spawn far. So don't worry, like, you're standing here, chat, this is, like, they're not going to spawn behind you. Do you know what I mean? People are too worried. They can't spawn behind you there. You're good, bro. You're chilling. Your teammates say you're vibing. Push it out a little bit. Be a little bit creative. Don't be too scared. Like your teammates are on that building, like you're more than likely good. It's very, very rare that you're going to kill them here and they're going to spawn behind you like that. It just doesn't really make sense. They're going to spawn out like that, okay? You can kind of test the limit. Makes him weak, backs away. Now he knows he's 1 shot. He's going to slide cancel. Should have got that kill. Unfortunately, dies there. But look at that. Even though MERCULES dies, he's going to spawn up again in the same spot. Look at that. So that death was kind of insurance. Now he's good. Now his teammates are dead. Now he's like, cool, let me go through, watch the front again. So he's going to watch the front again. No one's in the hill. Bad timing there. He probably was going to go through and just watch the window. Simple as that. Goes across there again. Sub. He's like, you know what? Pressure's coming to us. Let me get a sub out and watch the close areas. Goes through the building. I prefer playing in the building. There you go. Perfect. You see right now why he's playing in the building? It's because like these fights, he knows he's going to have them, but play in a close area so that you're not worried about them. Look, just watching windows, playing time. He's using his equipment well. These are just using the simple things in the game to his ability, making them come towards you, bro. Let them come to you. Let them come to you. Now we got the kills. Now pick up an AR and watch out that window. Look at that. What's he doing? He's picking up an AR. He's watching out that window. I ain't seen this before. This is just standard plays, okay? Another thing, people on the hill like, oh, I'm scared to die. Shut up, bro. What the fuck are you scared of? Get your ass in that window and post up, bro. Make him weak, back away. What Merc does is perfect because now that guy's pre-aim in the window. You're good. Don't challenge now. You're good. Just chill, relax, prone. You're vibing. Maybe a little 1 pump, little stand up, little 1 pump. Go on, Merc. Give me a little 1 pump here.
Yo, it's good. Red.
1 pump. There you go. Get some information. We're good. 10 seconds left. We're winning the game. Now we rotate. Let's see what we do here. Okay. Off the break here, gets taken out. Now he's gonna break it. Gets an AR back out. There you go. Standard stuff there. Standard stuff there. Goes through. Pre-fires it, so they know where they are. They're getting kind of tucked on this hill. I ain't gonna lie to you. They're getting kind of tucked on this hill. But let's see how they kind of get back into this, how they break it. So they spawn on the other side now, and this is just about trades. Again, switching so many times. It's such an underrated skill. The amount of players I see are sub or AR. I'm like, please just be flexible. It will just make your game so much easier. And like, you can always just pick up another weapon. No one's stopping you from picking up an AR, you know? So I think that's something super crucial. Gonna go through again. 10 seconds left. That was a pretty poor P4, if I'm honest with you. Pretty poor P4 from their team. They lose a lot of time, but it happens. Get back in the game, we're good. Gets 1, he sees pre-firing, gets 2. Now he gets 2, he just opens up the map a little bit. They think he's going through that outer corridor, so he goes through up top. Another really, really important play. Look at this right here. You see he's going up the ladder? So he's trying to get that top window. As soon as he realizes his teammate's there, no ego, nothing, just within 1 second, cool, teammate's going up top, I wanted that spot, I'll get somewhere else. That's it. That's it. Most people are like, oh no, but I wanted that spot, and they both stay up there. So you see he's going through a different angle now, he's watching the left, now watching over from a different area. And it's just about being flexible and just being a good team player. Goes through, he knows he's there. Maybe could have watched middle there, but is what it is. Goes across, again, takes that route. So he just has so much to his game in terms of flexibility. And we saw this earlier. Remember this route we saw earlier? So he knows where the players are going to be because he did it earlier himself. So that player, what could he have done? Like we mentioned earlier, he could have gone prone and watched Merc, but he didn't think about that in the moment. Goes through, Merc gets another kill. Good shots there, gets a third. Even though he dies there, that guy's 1 shot. And it's just constant pressure, constant pressure, constant pressure. Don't worry about your KD. Just make sure you're a good teammate and putting pressure on them. Right now, this is about pre-aiming head glitches, which is something super important. As he side cancels, he's always pre-aiming the head glitch. And now he's going to probably watch up top. He's going to go in that van and watch up top or the area. So you see he's always kind of watching head glitches. Big rotation, gets two-piece, going to go across. Remember what we said earlier, you want to get active so you can trap them in the box. He sees him again, goes through, great kill, phenomenal kill, watches middle again. Now he knows they're rotating. So now he knows they're rotating, he's going to watch that door. And look, he just cleaning up kills, bro. Cleaning up kills like it's nothing. Yeah, just great job right now. And this game is one of those where whenever they're in like a good setup, he gets like 6. So I would say like breaking, he's playing normal, like is what it is. But bro, when they have a setup, this guy's getting like 5 pieces like that. Because there was times where I was like, I don't know how he got so many kills this game, but now watching it, bro, when they have a setup, he's just getting a 6-piece like nothing. Like he's just getting a big 5-6-piece, boom, quick. 50 kills already. He's doing this thing. Going through there. You see they spawn out again, chat. And this is where it gets super difficult because they're spawning out. Gets 1. So now they have to get quick with this. He gets a second, gets taken out. I don't think they're breaking this hill. I think it's going to be really difficult to break this hill. And this is why I don't need to break it down, because it's so hard to break the hill, chat. He's not even breaking the hill. He might actually lose his game. They get no time there, by the way. 0 time. Another point goes through. They're going to bring this one back. But chat, you see right there, they get 0 time. It's just sometimes you can't break hills, bro. Some money hills are so hard to break. Unless you're playing with a team and you can coordinate shit.
Yo, it's good money.
Are they going to win this game? That'll be very interesting. That'll be very interesting if they win this game. I love the route again. I love the route. Just kind of being annoying, man. You know they're there, just pinching them, being annoying. They can spawn behind you now. Turn around, push it out. Just standard stuff, but to a high level, you know? Goes through again, gets a little bit. Got caught a little bit out of position there. Oh my god, they actually win the game. It's crazy. Fair play. Oh, do they lose? Oh, they win. I don't know. They win it. Okay, fairs. Fair. Cool. Okay. One of those games where you look at as well, and just as a side note, my man dropped like almost 60 kills, chat, and they won by 3 points. So this is where it's super important. Imagine they just lost that. It was 247. Okay, I'll tell you what. This is why my ending point, I'm going to leave this on, okay?
Oh, we won this.
From here,
Good, Rio.
Mercules is alive, gets 3, okay? Right now gets 2-piece, okay? I just want you to imagine one thing. Imagine if this guy right here, Revenge, he turns and kills this guy. So Revenge gets a 3-piece, okay? And then they win this game. From right now, Mercules is irrelevant. He's done everything he can. He spawns up. He hopes. Imagine that Revenge gets that kill right there. Imagine that engagement goes differently. And now the hill's red. It goes 1, 2, 3. Game over. Victory. Loss, okay? Nothing else in the game changed besides that last turn on. Mercules plays the exact same way, but instead of victory, he gets a defeat. This is why you don't look at the game and analyze your performance only on whether you won or lost. Because Mercules could have played the exact same, nothing changed from his POV. The only difference is Revenge gets that 1 kill on Zoro, and the game is now a loss instead of a win. Does that make sense? That's why I always say, don't just look at whether you won or you lost. Just study your gameplay regardless. This guy just went 56 and 35 against an Eerie, and there was so much we could extract from that gameplay. Good and the bad. There wasn't a lot of bad, but there was a few mistakes or times where he couldn't break in, you know, which is normal. But it's always good to analyze that. And this is a guy that won fucking champs, bro. This is one of the best players in the world. And form, you could argue he may be the best player in the world. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. That was a long one, 33 minutes. If you guys like this type of content, you want to see more of it, make sure to let me know down in the comments and smash the like button, because when I see the views and the likes, it lets me know you guys like the content. You know what I'm saying? If you want to see more of this, drop a like, smash that button. Then I know you guys want to see some more EWC breakdowns. Shout out to everyone live on Twitch right now so you guys can see the community going crazy. We had that boy Pew Pew. We got Cuban in the chat. Got Sean coming in. We got Cuban. Got Paddy. Got that boy Radar. We got Greca. We got Shaw. Money. We got Big 10 Blade coming in. These are all the boys in the chat right now. We got Bird Prime. Absolutely. We got everyone here vibing out. Jammers, got everyone. I think I mentioned everyone. We got Swamp, Lot, just got everyone vibing out. Okay, so if you guys want to be a part of the community, make sure to check us out on Twitch. Any final words, Twitch, you want to say to the YouTube stream? Any final words? Let us know right now. You got about 5 seconds before the video ends. Like I said, drop a like, subscribe, and I'll catch you guys for another video tomorrow. Peace.